Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Secret Tarot. Today is a very special message. I'm pretty sure I say this about all the messages, but I haven't shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle as I'm speaking these channeled messages. Feminines in particular, I feel because we do experiencing it from our point of view, there's only so much we can understand regarding our divine counterparts unless we're in contact with them. There is a lot going on. There is a lot going on in the physical. And this is why I'm seeing that you are getting tested. You're getting tested in various different ways. And some of you who are identifying with a feminine energy are realizing the universe is doing this. But you not only are you realizing this is happening, you're really taking it in your stride. You're finally able to speak up about how you feel. You're being authentic with it. You're being kind with it. Like you are finding your voice. And you've done this on occasions in the recent past, but also in the last few years. But there's another level of you in this lifetime. There is another level of you. Wow, I just split the deck, and Spirit was like, "Nope, wait until you see this card." Literally, the deck flew from my hands, and we've got the Strength and the Hanged Man because of the inner work that you've done, because of the meditation that you've done, because of all of this transformation that you've poured into yourself, you're really truly finding a balance between all of the chakras. You're cleansing and clearing things that you no longer need. You're able to speak up for yourself. But also, you're not afraid to put down boundaries very sternly with authority. Some of you are going to be doing this in work, but I feel like some of you are really doing this with your relationships, with the contracts that you're having to go through right now, with the projects that you're undertaking. This could also happen in some friendships. You're really laying down the boundaries with certain friends. You're really able to cultivate your own energy and enhance your own bubble. There is something really, really big happening, and there has been happening since April this year with the eclipse. We had a roundabout close of that energy, but I'm also seeing the last 7 years is very much a closing out of cycles. So this is the Tower and the Three of Wands. This has been something that you have been waiting for. And I'm just going to pull out some cards. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team, of what we really need to know about the feminine's energies at this time. We've got the Sun card. The Sun card is all about this happiness, this prosperity, this abundance. This is your era to really step into your own. Yeah, there's the Tower card at the bottom of the deck. What don't we know? The Three of Cups. You are going to be celebrating something very, very soon, but many of you still do not see this coming. If you're kind of like taking things in your stride, Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, I'm seeing that you are taking things in your stride, feminines, but also you're not counting on the future. It's almost like you have a blueprint, an idea of what you want, but you're not really hung up on those ideas. You're really able to let go of these preconceived ideas because you're kind of like, it's God's plan. It's not my plan, it's God's plan. It's the universe's plan, it's the soul plan, spirit's plan, whatever, whoever you believe in. This is definitely happening. What is happening for the divine masculines at this time? So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. I'm using two different decks, one for the masculine, one for the feminine. Death, death card. Simple as it is. One card also wanted to pop out. Eight of Swords, overthinking too much. Too much overthinking, masculines. You are going through this transformation period. So as your feminines are going through a transformation period, you too are going through this energy, this cycle, this renewal, this rebirth. And there are two cards I wanted to pop out, the whole new world and the Knight of Wands. This passionate new beginning that is coming up for you isn't something that you have anticipated, but you have this inner knowing that it's an outpour. It's time to pour out your emotions. It's time to reveal what you really want. It's time to move forward with how you feel, is what I'm getting. But you're kind of being coy, you're kind of being reserved, Because there's something that you want to close out before you step forward. What is the current challenge for the feminines at this time? The Queen of Wands. Sometimes you can come across as a little bit fiery. Some people kind of find that intimidating, but don't lose your authenticity, feminines. I feel like this is a challenge for you, but it's the best challenge in the best way. You are not given anything. If you can't handle it at this time. Spirit will always give you exactly what you need at the right time. You can handle everything that you've got right here, right now. And if you can't fathom this handling of whatever situation, ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, your team, ask the people around you, those people who you really do trust. And you're forgetting that you hold the magic, you hold the light to shift your reality. So please do keep that in mind because this is something that isn't beyond you anymore. Like you are really stepping into a powerful time right now. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines? The Sun card. Oh my gosh. Yesterday's reading. Oh, I apologize. Okay, so yesterday's reading. See, yesterday's reading. Yes, it was. It was pretty much the card that every time the feminine was going through something, or the masculine was going through something, the feminine followed. And this is like vice versa. Every time the feminine is going through something, the masculines are following. So you're in this dance, you're in this energy of back and forth, but in the best way. The Sun card is here as the masculine's biggest challenge because they feel like this is as good as it's going to get, is what I've just heard. This isn't as good as it's going to get, masculines. You're going to be so surprised about why things are happening in a very specific way to get you to your level of abundance and happiness. You have no idea how good life is going to get for you, for your feminines, for the both of you together, and you're learning this. So what does the feminines need to know right now through source, through spirit, through divine guidance? Let's have a look. The Page of Pentacles. I'm definitely feeling step-by-step approach, communicating with the material world, speaking up for what you want. But I'm seeing like coins going to a slot machine. Like it's almost like you're biding your time. You know when to pull out when you need to. This is obviously not endorsing gambling in any way, but this is the imagery that I'm getting is almost like you're very intentional, you're very specific about what you're doing, how much money you're spending in which direction. And when you think that it's worth it, you will do it. And if you don't, you'll pull back out. But apply it to the projects and the people and the friends that you're investing in, is what I'm getting. So keep doing that, feminines. I feel like you're already doing that. And for the masculines, we've got the Judgment card. So whilst you feminines are pouring into a material sense of like taking things step by step in a material way, I'm seeing that the masculines are actually asked to look at their own reflections, look at what's missing within their own character, their whole being. The reason that the masculines kind of pull away is because they get triggered for something within them that they see in you. So sometimes it's deluding themselves with, I don't want to deal with this right now. You know what? I'm going to go off and do something else. I don't want to deal with this because there's other things that I'm juggling and going through. So they really do need, Spirit is asking them to really look at themselves in the mirror, to look at what is coming up for them and to stop avoiding the work. The more you avoid it, the more it's going to come back around in another way. And I was speaking to a client the other day and we said, it's just going to happen bigger and bigger. So if you don't get the small hints, Divine's going to obviously push you and shove you to make it more apparent. So what is, the current thoughts and feelings for the feminines towards the masculines? Knight of Pentacles. So it is this material flow. You are going through this series of step by step in the material world, but I feel as if you're kind of walking away from the masculines in a sense because you're now really coming into your own. Like you're so detached from union. Like that's not that no longer your goal anymore. It's almost like you've got so much going on in the material, physical, 3D world that it's almost like you're good. Like you're doing the healing, you're focusing on yourself, you're letting go with unconditional love. And this is actually giving you such power, such a resurgence of energy that you're actually, you're not even willing to play games. You're not even in mourning or grief or loss or abandonment. You're no longer longing for your masculines. You're actually really, really, really good, but you're kind of going, I'm going to follow my own path and keep paving the way forward for myself. And you keep doing you, masculines. What's the masculines want to say to the feminines? The Emperor card. Wow. This is the Emperor card wanting to come out to prove that you weren't wrong about me, feminines. I am the emperor. I can step up for us. I can step up for myself. I get the lessons. I get the hints. I get what the universe is saying. I'm doing the work, is what I'm hearing. So they want to reassure you, feminines, that all is not lost, that, they've got bloody hell, 4 major arcanas. The Death card, the Sun card, the Judgment, the Emperor. 4 major arcanas for the masculines. 4 major arcanas for the masculines who are not messing around. Spirit's not messing around with them. They're not messing around. There is this shift. If we think we're shifting as feminines, holy Maloney, this is happening for the masculines too. So the masculines want you to know that this is affecting them way more than you think it is. What is the what do we need to know about the divine feminine's path of healing? You're holding on to this healing energy. You're holding on to your own sense of grounding, your sense of peace, your sense of abundance, your sense of alchemy, and you're drawing in the like-minded people. You're even attracting from the past the people that you've always relied on, the people that you always loved, the people that really do, oh my gosh, just light you up and you light them up. Like your healing journey it's not over, but it's like in the most beautiful place. And wow, we've got the Ace of Pentacles for the masculines. They are blossoming through their healing journey. Are you kidding me? This is phenomenal for the masculines. Wow, this is exactly what I was going to say. If you feminines think that the whole world is shifting, that you are shifting, then it's literally happening vice versa, mirroring for the masculines. What is happening in the near future for the feminines? The Page of Wands, communication, play, nurturing, love, energy, power, empowerment. Wow. This is incredible. I'm absolutely loving this energy. I can feel it in my gut. I can feel so much coming around me. I'm so happy for you, feminines, for really taking a hold of such beautiful, beautiful things. Listen, you keep riding that horse. You keep forging forward because something big is happening and it's happened and you've worked so hard for this and now you're kind of just letting go and more is pouring into you. You have no idea. Masculines, what do you need to know? 4 of Pentacles. What did I say? As soon as a feminine has it, the masculine has it. So the masculines are kind of wanting to hold on to this level of abundance, this seeing the new world, this seeing the new dimension, this seeing this new level of abundance. That's what they couldn't fathom in their mind space. They couldn't quite understand the level of happiness and abundance and love that they can create for themselves. So they just gave up on themselves. But feminines, you're showing them this is how incredible life could be. And this is how incredible life is. So, you know what? I'm going to keep doing my own thing, and you, divine masculines, keep doing your own thing, because really, at the end of the day, they're understanding through you, feminines, how life can be, how good it could get, how joyful you are around appreciating everything. Like they look up to you very, very highly. And the fact is that you're giving them an example of incredible things in this world. So they're kind of second guessing with, well, why can't that be for me now? Why can't I have these things? Why can't I do these things? Because you're the shining example, feminines, for the masculines. This is an incredible reading. If you stay to the end, please do like the video if you haven't already. Click the notification bell and the subscribe. I love you guys so much. If you wanted a personal reading, head over to divinesacredtarot.com. Link is in the bio and the description box. And if you want to join the membership to my members only weekly exclusive readings, head over to my website there too. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.